Hey mama, if you've been stretching your hip every single day and it still hurts, I need you to hear me. I need you to listen. I need you to get comfy, do what you have to do because the stretching was never the problem you thought it was. I'm Whisper. I spent 7 years and saw 13 doctors before anyone told me the truth about my hip pain. Today, I'm going to give you a piece that nobody gave me, and I wish they gave me in the beginning. I want to start here. You've probably been told to stretch. The foam roller just loosens it up, right? Maybe a doctor glanced at you for 4 minutes and said, "You're fine, just stretch more or exercise more," or something along those lines. But it's always usually like you have to stretch it out. And you did. You stretched every single night. Maybe it felt good for about 20 minutes. And then the pain came right back. It's not you doing it wrong. It's not your body being broken. That is a sign that the stretch alone was never targeting the actual problem at hand. I know how discouraging that might sound. And it's like that vicious cycle that just keeps continuing. Stretch after stretch, you feel a little relief, pain comes back, you stretch again. It makes you feel like you're failing your own body, but you're not. Here's what's actually happening. Most hip pain isn't a flexibility problem, it's a stability problem. Your hip joint needs your glutes to do their job. Stabilizing the joint every time you walk, stand up, chase your kiddos, or just off the floor, just getting up off the floor. When your glutes aren't firing the way that they should, your body compensates. Other muscles, the ones around your hip flexors and your lower back, start overworking to hold you steady. Those overworked muscles are ridiculously tight. They are painfully tight. So you stretch them and it gives you it feels good. Maybe for about that minute because you are relieving tension in a muscle that is exhausted from doing a job it was never built to actually do. So it's like compensating for all your other muscles. But the moment you stand up and move, those muscles go right back to overcompensating because the real issue is weak or disconnected glute engagement that never gets addressed. Or maybe it has been addressed and your doctor's like, hey, it could be your glutes, but you were never taught on how to activate them and get them really working. Stretching the tight muscles without fixing why it's tight is like turning off a smoke alarm without putting out the fire. This is the piece that got missed for me across 13 different doctors, countless physical therapists. Nobody looked at how my glutes were or really weren't stabilizing my hip, weren't firing. They just looked at where it hurt. And honestly, that stems all from my doctor and my doctor's notes because my doctor would not put in my notes correctly on what possibly could be going wrong. So my physical therapist didn't understand on what they needed to work on. They say, oh, hip pain, they're only going to target my hip. Even though our body is all around connected, head to toe, we are connected. And if one thing hurts, that means that or something else could be going wrong. So what actually helps. And I want to walk you through this right now. Grab your pen and paper. So instead of rushing through your reps, I want you to hold your glute bridges with a pause. Hold at the top for 3 full seconds. That pause is what forcing the glutes to actually stabilize instead of just swinging through the motions. Slow and steady wins the race. Another movement you can do is side laying clamshells, slow and controlled. Clamshells don't seem like they are that big of a deal, but they truly are. And you can do them in your bed before bedtime or when you get up before the kids. They're not fast, not high reps, slow. You're teaching muscles to fire on command, not just fatiguing it. Another movement you can do is standing hip hinge with glute squeezes. So you're squeezing your butt cheeks. This one mimics your real life. So bending to pick up your kids, loading the dishwasher, all while keeping the glutes engaged through the whole movement. You literally don't have to do this at a particular time. You can do it while you're loading that dishwasher. You can do it while you're picking up your kids. It's that easy. Do these for like 5 minutes a day or 2 seconds doing the dishwasher, as long as they're like 5 full minutes throughout your whole entire day. And you're not just stretching around the problem. You are rebuilding stability that was missing in the first place, that we don't really think that we are losing over time. Now, I'm going to get a little honest with you. These 3 movements are just the starting point. They're not the whole picture, because everybody's hip pain pattern is a little different. Nobody has the same hip pattern. Some of you are dealing with the postpartum instability. Some of you are having an old injury that your body has been compensating for over the years. That's exactly why I built a decode quiz. It takes maybe 2 minutes of your time, and it tells you which of the 4 patterns is actually driving your pain. So you're not guessing anymore. And honestly, this is a great starting point to even bring to your doctor. It might trigger some more questions for you. All the things. This is to get you to that step further to getting relief. If this reframe just clicks something for you, mama, that's exactly why I built the hip decoder. It's 2 minutes, and it'll tell you which of the 4 patterns is behind your pattern. It's not some generic ordeal. It's literally tailored to you specifically. So instead of guessing the random exercises, you know exactly where to start. Whether it's an exercise, stretching, showing this to your physical therapist, showing it to your doctor, whatever it might be, it's a great starting point to actually get ahead of the game. I put the link in the description, and I'll drop it in the comments if I need to. Here's what I want you to walk away with today. Your hip pain isn't a mystery you have to live with. It's not just part of motherhood. I hate that saying, because it's not. It's not a life sentence of stretching or really anything that never quite works. It's your body asking for stability, not just a release. And once you start giving it that, really giving it that, everything changes. From sitting on the floor with your kids, getting up without wincing, walking without catching your steps. You deserve that, mama. Not eventually. You deserve it right now. If you want the next piece of this, the exact glute activation sequence based on your pattern, take that decode quiz. Link is right there in the description. And if this video helped, please hit subscribe. I'm here whenever I really get a chance to post. I try to post every week, but I am a mom of 3 and my kids have a full pack schedule. So I do my best to post weekly. I do shorts every day. I post shorts every day, but my long videos, I try to post weekly. I am going to help you figure this out. I made it my mission in life to help other mommies, because I was you. I see you. So let's get you moving again, mama.